Rangers are apparently set to make Ross Stewart their number one target for this upcoming summer transfer window. I was about to say winter, but nah, I'm pretty sure it's summer. Even though it's pissing down, I'm going to say that it is the summer. But yeah, Rangers set to make Ross Stewart their number one transfer target in this summer transfer window ahead of the upcoming 2022-2023 season. And being Rangers' number one target at the moment wouldn't exactly be a hard thing to do. You could get a bit of fucking tumbleweed flying past in the desert, and at the moment that would be Rangers' number one target because they've done absolutely nothing in this transfer window. It's been very, very quiet, minus a couple of rumoured bids for Alexander Kolak. Rangers have been very quiet, and I don't get it, because I look at the Rangers squad and I think Rangers need a rebuilding season this year. A lot of the Rangers team is just stale. You know what? It is fucking stale. A lot of the players are getting up there in age. Your Stephen Davises, your Scott Arfields. I mean, these are players that are either getting up there in age or they've just been at the club a long time, and I think they may be past their best. So I think Rangers definitely need to bring in a few key players this season. I would say at least like 3, 4, 5 key players. Not necessarily first team picks, but at least players that could come in and do a job in the first team. Players that are capable of being in the first team and starting 11. But we haven't really seen it yet at the moment. Apparently Gio Van Bronckhorst says that he wants to get the transfers wrapped up as quickly as possible. But I mean, I guess actions speak louder than words or whatever, but there's no actions at the moment, so it's only his words speaking. We don't know, but what we do know is Rangers have been linked with Sunderland striker Ross Stewart. And would Ross Stewart be a good fit for Rangers? I don't know. He's already played in Scotland before, so he does have experience in the Scottish leagues, albeit he didn't play for a team the calibre of Rangers. He played for St Mirren and Ross County. No disrespect to those teams, but it's a bit different between, playing for them and then moving on to Rangers and expected to be competing for the title and expected to be doing well in Europe. So is Ross Stewart the man? We don't know, but based on his last couple of seasons at Sunderland, I think he's actually been doing alright. He had 26 goals last season in 49 League One appearances, which is no bad. I think that's decent enough. And in the entire campaign, there was only 3 players in the division that had more shots on target than Stewart, who had 56 throughout the League One campaign. 56 shots on target is not a bad return at all, especially if you compare him to some Rangers players. For example, if we look at Ruth, the last 2 seasons for Rangers, Ruth has played 45 Premiership games. He has had 92 shots on target. Last season, Stewart alone had 46 games. He played every single game for Sunderland, and he had 130 shots on target. So in just one game more, Stewart has had, let me do the math, 38 shots more than Kemar Roofe on target. So, and that's on target, that's not just shots, that's shots on target. So that just goes to show that he's much more of a goal scoring threat. And I don't think there'll be much of a League One, Scottish Premiership, apart from like the Hearts and stuff like that. I do believe that might be a similar level. If Rangers are coming up against the likes of Dundee and that, St Johnstone this season were pish. Those kind of teams, then I'm pretty sure they would be close to English League One standard. So I don't think we can make a case that Stewart was playing against easier teams, albeit Rangers will have had harder games. I mean, Celtic, Hearts, even when Rangers play Aberdeen, Hibernian, as pish as those two teams are, they always turn up for the Rangers games. So yeah, I mean, Roofe is probably against a slightly higher standard of opposition, but still, I think Stewart's stats speak for themselves. Plus, he has recently just started getting called up to the Scotland squad as well. So, I mean, it looks like Gio's not the only person that thinks Stewart's a player. It would appear Big Clark also rates the man. So it'd be interesting to see if he does join. It's expected to cost around £5 million to get Stewart away from Sunderland. Would Rangers want to risk spending £5 million on someone like Ross Stewart? I don't know. I think it might be worth it. Would he be signed to work with alongside Morelos, or would he be signed to replace Morelos? That's the thing. Morelos, last year of his deal, we don't really know. It's all up in the air. I think if Ross Stewart is going to be signed to be Rangers' second choice striker, I think it's a good signing. If he's being signed to be the replacement to Morelos, then I would be worried. I don't think Ross Stewart's at that level. I don't think Ross Stewart's good enough to come in and replace Morelos. Is he better than Sakala? I mean, fucking absolutely. I mean, Sakala's dog shit. I mean, apart from Roof's okay. I think Roof is decent. But, I mean, you've got Morelos who's good, you've got Roof who's decent, and everyone else that Rangers have up front is pretty shit. So I do think Stewart would be a good signing. I just don't think he would be good enough to lead the line for Rangers as their regular number one striker. But whether that is what Rangers are signing him for at the moment, we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But that's pretty much it, guys. So, Ross Stewart, £5 million. If Rangers pay it, they can have him. But do they want him? Are they going to pay it? Can they afford to pay it? We'll find out in the next couple of days. But I wish more would happen in this transfer window. Been very quiet so far. We need shit to happen, guys. Give us fucking news. We want concrete deals. None of this rumour pish. Start getting the money out. Start spending it. And start making some fucking transfers. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Been Fog Football. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.